I loved the experience. Oxford has such a rich history, the experience of seeing the stones is incredible, and although I'm not a fan of castles, visiting Windsor is beautiful, and knowing you're in historic lands that are still active is truly impressive. If you're lucky enough to have Pablo as your guide, your trip will not only be interesting but also very fun. The hours fly by. Antonio is a great driver, friendly and very responsible. We felt very safe. I recommend bringing snacks and water, as the stops are short, for everything you want to see, so you can make the most of your time. There's so much to see, and it's important to stick to the schedule and respect everyone's time, to always be on time at the meeting point. If you have any mobility limitations, I recommend not going too far. It's important to verify that your package includes all the entrance fees. Check the details carefully. David and Amrik are excellent professionals. David was our guide and Amrik the driver. The experience was 100% positive and I highly recommend it to everyone who has ever wanted to see the stones, Windsor, and Oxford. Besides, our guide gave us amazing tips to enjoy our tour to the fullest. He also told us some funny stories along the way, as well as presented us with the history of the places in a witty and exciting way. He even gave us some tips on what and where to eat in London at the end of our tour. Overall, I really felt that the staff went above and beyond to make sure we enjoyed the experience, and I'm absolutely satisfied with the service they provided. David and Amrik foram bastante profissionais, pontuais. David mostrou muito conhecimento sobre os locais, sempre passando informações sobre o que é relevante, adicionando toque de humorosidade que deixou a companhia ainda melhor. Toque especial e a visita a Oxford para quem me fã de Tolkien e Harry Potter. Recomendo. David and Amrik were very professional and punctual. David showed extensive knowledge of the sites, always sharing relevant information while adding a touch of dry humor that made the company even better. A special highlight is the visit to Oxford for fans of Tolkien and Harry Potter. Highly recommend. Both our tour guide Polly and bus driver Kieran were terrific. Polly was both very knowledgeable and personable. We loved how they got us to Stonehenge just before it opened. We got our tickets and had Stonehenge all to ourselves before it got very crowded. Polly also got us through security and all set to explore Windsor Castle. We knew what to go see so we could get to it. We really enjoyed Polly's guided tour of Oxford University. He brought the buildings and colleges we were looking at to life. Kieran didn't just drive the bus, he was also very personable and contributed to a thoroughly enjoyable all-day outing. We had great time at each tour points. Especially David gave us comments at the right time to look out the window, and the comments were seamless, which was enjoyable to listen to. It was also great that he gave us tips to what to not miss, what is okay to miss before leaving us to our free time. Amrish's driving was also perfect, I was able to relax the entire ride. Also, I was glad his selected parking space was always easy to remember. Excellent experience with a very knowledgeable and proficient guide Bruce and Marius, our driver. They made the tour comfortable and meticulously planned out the day so that we could make the most of it. The order of places visited was altered so that we could still do the Windsor Castle despite the restrictions of Easter Sunday. Thank you Bruce and Marius, it's been wonderful.